Hey Aquarius, Everlong Mystic here. Today we are going to get you a little message in regards to a minor irritation. So there's something that is irritating you, and it's a minor irritation right now. Now, is it just a flea bite, or is this something that's going to fester and eventually do you some real harm? So nobody wants a wound to fester, but we're just going to look at this little irritation and see if it's just something that comes and goes, or what, or if it festers, or well, regardless, we're going to see what to do about it. Okay, so we have the rush hour card. So you're definitely feeling some kind of impatience with something. Because and it's also the six of swords. So you're trying to get somewhere, Aquarius, and there's a lot of stuff blocking your path. But you really need to get some, like rush hour, like you need to get where you're going, and it's just delay after delay, stupid people, idiots, meanies, that kind of thing, or whatever. Just like all the a-hole drivers out there are getting in your way. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to road rage. Yeah, you don't want to road rage, because this is what will happen. If you get angry about it, then that could cause you a lot more harm than just the frustration of waiting. Because look, we have this king of hearts here, and it's like the king of cups. And look, normally the king of cups is very, very calm, very cool, very collected. And if you give in to this rush hour feeling, then you'll end up just hurting yourself. So, impatience and frustration. That's what we're dealing with here, Aquarius. So, impatience and frustration, and if it does fester, you will end up shooting yourself in the foot, kind of thing, Alright, so let's see. What is this about? What is this about for Aquarius? What is this minor irritation that they do not need to let fester? I'm just getting here, you're not sure when it's going to end. So, Aquarius, you're not sure when it's going to end. This is like, it's kind of like being lost. This card is kind of like being lost in a corn maze. So, are you rushing? Are you rushing in this rush hour traffic to get away from something, Aquarius? Or or is this some kind of just game? Like a corn maze is it's like an activity. It's a fun, spooky activity where you go through the corn maze to find the end, and yay, I made it through the corn maze. But there's something about this where just the way that they've got their hands up here in like a defensive position where there is actually something you're afraid of. There's something fearful about this. Are you frustrated with yourself because you're afraid of something you shouldn't be? Before I look at these, there is some good news here, Aquarius, because in this card here, this corn maze looking card, you see at the bottom there's a path. There is a path leading the way through the corn maze. This, it's like following your path. Maybe this is a fear of trust. Maybe you're fearing trusting your path. Because, your path could very well, lead you through some traffic sometimes. Some rush hour traffic, because there's a lot of people trying to get a lot of places. Gosh, is this another dang patience message? Ugh. Okay. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, we have 6 of... Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay. I definitely think you should stay on the path because we have 6 of Pentacles. There, you will receive assistance. This is definitely you receiving assistance. And this minor irritation is not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever because you have here the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a wonderful energy here. This is like getting, he's like this big genie coming out of a bottle. It's like once you get through the traffic, you make it out of the corn maze, following your path, you make it. You're sitting, on the beach by the water. You have, you have a wish. This is wish fulfillment. And you're going to be very happy with it. So Aquarius, this minor irritation is something that you don't need to let fester. You need to just let go of the minor irritation because it's not going to last forever. You will make it out and you will receive assistance and it will lead to something that you really, really want. And remember, if you let this fester, if you let your impatience, if you let your frustration get the best of you, you'll be shooting yourself in the foot. It won't do you any good whatsoever. All right, so let's get advice. What advice do we have for Aquarius? Oh my gosh, you have some intense cards here. Okay, so you have... Gosh, where do I even start? So you have... Let's start with the King of Cups. You have the King of Cups. Now, you have the King of Cups here, and this King of Cups is showing you, what happens if you let this get the best of you. But this King of Cups, beautiful, beautiful. And with this deck, they reference they reference people that I don't know all of them. Like, I don't know who Dewey is. So we're just gonna look up in the tiny little book here and see who Dewey is, because he looks like a grand fellow. What is this King of Cups? Where's the cups? Yeah, get out of the light. So it says, holding his cup, the Sea King sits on his rocky throne. Oh, look, the Sea King. Look, you're by the sea here. Ooh. Okay. The Sea King sits on his rocky throne and gazes over the waters to the horizon, where all heavenly gods entered the abyss. The Welsh sea god Dewi had two Christianized forms. He was canonized as Saint David and vulgarized as Davy Jones. What? He was called Waterman, Fisher King, and Bran the Blessed, keeper of the cauldron of regeneration. He represents ageless power and strength like that of the cold sea, irresistible forces underlying a calm surface. Protection for those exposed to danger. What? What did I just say? You are going to receive assistance. And look, protection for those exposed to danger. That's the corn maze. Oh my, Aquarius, you got this. You got this. All right. So we also have the Prince of Wands here. And I feel like the Prince of Wands also is related to this corn maze just because of the wands. And he looks a little bit more serious than the sea god. But let's read about the Prince of Wands, Dagon. This is a brand new deck. I really like it. And actually this one here is a brand new deck too. This is a Royal Mischief deck gifted to me by Cheney, and it is an irritating deck, but very, very interesting. Alright, so we're looking up Prince of Wands. Where are the wands? This book is so tiny. Pentacles. Wands. Okay, on his sun and moon altar, the god displays both animal and human characteristics. Dagon's wand and cauldron symbolize fire and water, as his goat head and fishtail symbolize earth and sea. These appeared later in the zodiac sign of Capricorn, also called Yam, Phoenix, or Molech. He was a dual-natured consort of the cyclic goddess Atargatis. His card suggests the unconventional, unexpected, unpredictable, or startling, seeming irrational but having underlying consistency. Huh. So unexpected. So this assistance that you're getting, I feel like, is the unexpected thing. It's like you just have to deal with this rush hour, deal with this frustration, stay on your path, and at some point on your path there will be this unexpected assistance, and it will be much, much more than you would have ever known. Okay, and then last we have King of Wands. So we have Prince of Wands and King of Wands, and this corn maze is wands. There's a lot of fire here for you, Aquarius. So Valraven, and he has a crow. I like that. All right, let's look at the King of Wands. So under his trefoil crown of shamrocks or clubs, the king listens to his messenger, the black bird of magic speech. Valraven was a Danish version of the totemic Raven King, reborn in fire. He understood the mysteries of the triple goddess, one of whose emblems was the trefoil. This king is credited with a hot, energetic, active nature, powerful, hard to control, attractive, but possibly dangerous. This is the fear. This is the fear, Aquarius. I don't think you have anything to worry about. This is just fear. Because like the corn maze, it's like, I don't know if you've ever been through a corn maze. It's like you stand there and you want to go in, but you're afraid. You know, it's like it's attractive, but it could be dangerous. And I feel like this King of Wands here is just kind of accentuating the fears that you might have, hence the hands up, the defensive pose, like, but really you're just stay on your path. Stay on your path, Aquarius. You will be getting some assistance, and it will be major, and it's going to turn out better than you expected. All right, Aquarius. This is your minor irritation reading. I hope this helped you in some way, and I thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I will see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.